It's whatever. Y'all could come down here.
McPherson has this one teed up, and this one is underway here on EA Sports. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell.
Who, me? Nah, that ain't me, fam.
Stafford gonna put it up right away. Now
yeah.
A big catch, he's got it. And they're able to get this one across the 30. Game's initial play.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Now he'll throw deep left side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A huge play that time for the Rams. And even 60 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
To throw is Stafford.
Oh! Oh!
Matthew Stafford finding Cooper Kupp for the touchdown there. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you started on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, look. The game between college
Hey, which one of y'all trying to go and get me in Madden real quick?
But that is true
before I get off.
College play.
I watch YouTube for an hour.
Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15,
I say trying to go and get me on Madden again.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0.
I say trying to go and get me in Madden again. It's just for fun.
The Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And his throw here's incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 18 yards there and a first down. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On third down, Burrow. And I think the ball's out. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Going up top for Kupp. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. It's a run with Akers. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. They get the conversion. And Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball. Got a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce. Let's face it, if you want to get back.
The throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Ouch.
Now back to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 36 yards.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
They go play action with Burrow. And oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, 31 yards. And the Bengals able to get this within a touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. That time 75 drive, 5 plays. And
No, not really. Why, I sound like it?
to the
no.
touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away.
I am. Oh, you know who it's gonna be.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both...
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. A huge play that time for the Rams. 57 yards. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Oh, he said no talking, right? All right.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Got outside of the tackle box, and sometimes that could be a recipe for disaster, but here it was not.
It's frustrating for guys on defense, too, because he got out to the left and then still delivered on the move with accuracy.
Now Stafford will come up, try to get his guys a 2-point conversion. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe...
You did too. You did too. So that means both of us out, man. Yeah. You said something too, man.
With the opposite team, they got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
That's Eli Apple.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down.
You will not break in the sack. I'm break in Seattle.
Now it's Burrow. His throw incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll take this one down to the 36. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. McPherson's kick is good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. these kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Now the Rams offense getting the football back. And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Well, somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Bryson Hopkins, 30 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. And that right there has to be one of the toughest plays for a quarterback. I mean, he rolled left, threw it all the way back to the right side, maybe a little ill-advised.
That was very simply no, he did not do that, did he? Yes, he did, because he went all the way to one side, threw it all the way back against the grain, and was successful.
And I guess when it's a touchdown, probably won't hear many complaints in the film room.
Now, he'll get a plus on his grade sheet, but also get a little note, don't do that again.
Be careful. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. One quarter gone by, 3 still to play. We'll be back in a moment here at the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. It's the Rams out to the...
Yo, Goody. Oh, shit. Yo.
See what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT.
You straight over there?
In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. T. Higgins is the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
First down. Here's Burrow. Again, that's Hurst. And he's got Rome.
Ooh.
Touchdown. Hayden Hurst, 62 yards. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it.
Impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
So why did he get his controller taken?
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, McPherson
he got his controller taken by his mom. That's crazy. Not me. I'm talking about the other dude.
Football going back to the Rams now. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout. Oh, he fakes a spike. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Oh, he fakes a spike, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A huge play that time for the Rams. 53 yards. And that was just a good job there of being mobile and creating something.
Being able to extend a play and get people open or buy yourself more time to run with the football, that's a really nice job there.
Now a first down throw, Stafford. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Throwing is Stafford. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And
come on, dude, throw the ball.
The football, it's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And that's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And we're going to look at Cooper Kupp as the Rams offense gets ready to take over possession. He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get after the quarterback a little bit, disrupt his timing, because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe that'll slow him down.
And this is not the guy you want to let play pitch and catch. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a play fake it at Stafford. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown to this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 39. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams add on to their lead. Wow, talk about a big fourth-down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Now Stafford will come up, try to get his guys a 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 2-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they got 2 for 2.
The Bengals getting set to go. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. Just keep playing and keep going.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. Now they got to get to the line quickly. To the air again, Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it second down.
They gave up the completion there,
Hey, what you
but this
playing
is
over
what
there,
some
bro?
defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On second down, Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring us. Now it's Burrow.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. McPherson's kick is good,
and that will close the gap down to 14.
Bust that ass! Bust that
So
ass!
the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if you do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
Play action. Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Cup once again. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And that one results in 35 yards. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before the break. Stafford. Able to slither by. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So it's
one of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half.
The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back under. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will. At the 25.
And the Bengal offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That Sometimes the worst first half of the season for them, they're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw is incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when goes to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Burrow will throw.
Out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And this is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first.
Mixing up the middle.
Bobby Wagner, the all-pro, in on the tackle.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Burrow looking to pass.
Open man, it's complete to Higgins.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent at throwing the flag.
Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Howell now to take it out of the end zone. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Stafford now on second down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
I'm not quite sure they got the spark that they wanted on 3rd down. In fact, I think they gave that spark to their opponent instead because that big stop has galvanized the sideline. And
look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for them.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cooper Kupp with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. This is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep.
What's up? Yeah, a little bit. How long ago till a 2K get done, bro? Sure. What, you ready right now? Yeah. Alright, bet. Let me end the live stream real quick. Oh, you got Madden 22? Hey, let's play against each other real quick, bro. Yeah, let's play against each other real quick, just for fun. Alright, send me a short play. Hold up. Let me in my broadcast real quick. Hold up.